Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I just stumbled over an article, very interesting and funny I would say, and it comes from Fox News, and this is the title: Russian lawmaker warns Poland is next in line for denazification after Ukraine. Alright, so a Russian lawmaker is warning that recent comments from Poland leaders are encouraging Moscow to put it in first place in the queue for denazification after Ukraine. Russian State Duma Deputy Oleg Morozov urged using language Russia has sought to justify its bloody invasion of Ukraine, made the remark on his Telegram page according to Russian state media, and I'm quoting, by its statements about Russia as a cancer tumor and about the indemnity that we must pay to Ukraine, Poland encourages us to put it in the first place in the queue for denazification after Ukraine, Morozov reportedly wrote. Morawiecki wrote a column for a Telegraph criticizing Russian President Vladimir Putin and the propaganda he is spreading about the war in Ukraine, and I'm quoting, Putin, Ruski Mir ideology is the equivalent of the 20th century's communism and Nazism. It is an ideology through which Russia justify invading invented rights and privilege for its country. Morawiecki said in the name of this ideology, Mariupol and dozens of Ukrainian cities were razed as it sent Russian soldiers to war, convinced them of their superiority, and encouraged them to commit inhumane war crimes, the murder, rape and torture of innocent civilians. Well, I have many things to say here. Well, it says, as for is not enough to support Ukraine in its military struggle with Russia, we must root out this monstrous new ideology. New ideology entirely? What are you talking about, new ideology? This was used by many people, including you. So what are you talking about? About invading other countries based on your population is over there and it's somehow hurt by the people over there that are under. You don't have to look further than the American-Mexican War. You look over that. Look if you want how Texas got its independence. I mean, it started a long time ago. It's not a new thing. And about the superiority of some over others, again, the Russians did not invent that one, I must say. So, you know, I think that was invented thousands of years when some people thought they are better than others. And if you look at their civilization, maybe they have a point here and there. I don't know. It's just that the people sometimes think, you know, that I'm better than everyone. I think I'm better than my neighbor. I think I'm better than the neighbor. And I think that neighbor is better than me in certain, aspects. So obviously that's better than me, I'm better than anyone. You have different values. So this word, it seems like it's, should be erased from the dictionary. You're superior in math than your neighbor. Your neighbor is superior in, let's say, basketball. Well, that's just it's just a term that shows who's better. Oh, that was used by someone and something happened. I mean, that someone, I don't know, used shirts, and now I'm using shirts. So should shirts be banned or something? Or, Stalin, I don't know, used the word I, and I used the word I, and you used the word I, the personal pronoun, right? I. So how stupid can we go to this? I'm not going to go into the Roman salute that all of a sudden is just not Roman salute anymore, it's death salute. So it was used more than 1,000 years by Romans, and some guys used it for, and by the way, Romans killed, I think, a lot of people too, in many ways. and nobody had a problem with the Roman salute. But these guys showed up. They were around for about what, 20 years at the most, 15 years, let's say, and all of a sudden those 20 years or 15 years changed the whole meaning of the Roman salute. Really? Why do we allow this to happen? Who writes our culture? I mean, is that all of a sudden is dirty? Then if it's like this, all right, let's say that guy with a Roman salute, he was 5'9". Well, I'm 5'9". What's going on here? So what should we do? Should we, Emil, or what? Maybe he was what, 41, 42, size 2 size or something? Does that prove anything? No. All right, so it's so he had the same hair color, so that means we are. No, you can't find these kind of things. And then you want to talk about religion. How many wars were in the name of religion, good or bad, however you want to call them? If in the name of a religion you kill people, that's not good. It can't be good. So then what? Banning religion? Or you have, let's say, a good leader mentioning something religious. Let's say a president of the United States saying something from the Bible, from the scripture. And because we consider, or some consider, that the Bible is wicked or something, we should consider this guy is wicked. I don't care if he uses something that fits the situation, the moment. Why do I care? And if it's logical and good and nice, what's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. So that's the thing with superior and inferior. Obviously a house is superior to a tent in the living standards, isn't it? Can I use that? All right, it's true that if you use, I think that nation is superior to that one, but I can say certain things like this culture is more complex than that one. So obviously that kind of music is more complex, needs more brains to come up with it, and so on, needs more effort, needs more sophistication. Can you say it's superior than the other kind? Can you? And if you are not allowed to, who says that you're not allowed to? Other people tell you what words you should use. Since when? I thought we are free people. I thought we have free speech. Yeah. Well, regarding the Russian here, I think he just blows nothing, because the Russians will not do anything to Poland unless Poland really does something to Russia. I'm 98% certain of that. And that's why Poland talks loudly, like Lithuania talks loudly. They bark, and Russia is just relaxed, because they know that if they want, they can take care of these guys. They will not use conventional means. I almost, again, 98%, if that would be something to deal with Poland, they will not have the patience that they have with Ukraine. Why? Because Poland and Russia, Poles and Russians are further than Ukrainians and Russians, even if they don't like none of them. But those guys talk too much already, and they instigate too much, and they invaded. They went to Moscow. You remember? Those guys went to Moscow, and then they went to and they kicked their butts. Remember that? They even put a Tsar over there. Or I can't remember if it was a Tsar. It was one big shot anyway. And what the Russians did after they found him, they cut him in pieces. They put him in a cannon and blew him towards Poland. Just Russian history. They sent him back home as a message. Anyway, nothing will happen until these guys are doing something militarily, and they know, and they have an order from United States not to move a finger. And when they're going to tell them move a finger, then they will get it. Cut. Not cut. I think everything will be cut. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.